Hey guys, returning today is special guest Two Tone from the series Just Sussing. Links to his channel are in the description. Go check him out. So what are we talking about today, Two Tone?
Well, Bait, it's great to be back. I'm very excited because today we're looking at the same video we looked at in the last video we recorded, but now we're going to be taking it and breaking it down from the crewmates' perspective to see what mistakes they made, what they could have done different, and how they could have snatched the W from Hafu in this Polus on 4 comms play.
If you like the content, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out a lot. Well, let's get into it. So the first mistake the crew make is not voting with the lights out on 4. But many members of the audience might think, aren't you always meant to skip on 4 though?
You know, it's a common belief, and there's a lot of good reasons to hold your fire on 4. But when you have a sabotage that you can go and fix and then immediately call a button, you've got a free shot. And when you're on 4, it's absolutely valuable to go ahead and take it, particularly in a moment like this where the crew really isn't entirely sure. There's a couple points of sus, but they really should be taking their chances when they've got a second shot to argue it out. Hafu spends this time talking them down and trying to really delay, and they could have been much more assertive and just taken their shot, maybe gotten the win, but they definitely would have had another one waiting.
Yeah, exactly. I think you can hear soon people actually suffering Hafu, but they probably should have voted her here.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip here.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing that happens is you're wrong and you've got another shot to go. The trade-off you're making is you can't go and hope for a moment where the imposter screws up and you catch them, right? That's a lot of times why you'd hold off. But in this case, it's a high-level lobby. You shouldn't be hoping for a mistake.
Yeah, I think Wolf mentions it there. The lights are off. Maybe we can shoot. But for some reason, Hafu manages to convince him not to. And that's part of the game as well.
Yeah. You see her here waiting for that opportunity, notices someone's on cams and is going in. But it's not really the kill she wants, right? There's some sus on Botez, so she holds off.
Oh, see, the first mistake, the second mistake I think they make is, what's Viger doing here?
Yeah, Viger walking to cams is really surprising. What would you advise crew to do instead?
Oh, I wouldn't go there. That's just way too far away, and people aren't going to find your body. And it can lead to situations like this.
Yeah, having all 3 of the remaining players on comms, just absolutely a missed opportunity. You could have fixed comms and had one person at the button and called that to even have a chance. But by waiting it out there, you really leave yourself no opportunity. Even if Hafu's kill cooldown wasn't ready to go right there as they were still fixing it, she still would have had all that time as they were both running back to the button.
Yeah, exactly. And if you go and watch it in slow-mo, you can actually see the crew had time to call the button because comms were fixed for about a second. That's why the taskbar came back up. But because there was no one spamming the button, well, you know, the rest is history. Hafu manages to get the last kill and win. I think that was a fundamental mistake. Someone should have been at the button spamming it because as soon as comms are fixed, you know there's a dead body and you're going to lose to a second kill.
I think that's exactly right. And I think, you know, there's a lot here where we can break down and criticize. Obviously, they're in the moment and they're trying to make those plays. But these are just great things to remember as you're doing your own plays like this in the end game. It's just so important. Practice it. Try and think through, why are you going to be off in a corner if you can be pathing somewhere your body might get found? You could be that kill that leads to catching the imposter. Stick close. Try and make sure you're not off somewhere where that kill can be buried. Make sure you're ready to go on the button, and take the shot if you've got a free shot, right? These are great opportunities. So, you know, it's too bad they didn't get the W, but Hafu certainly earned her YouTube video there.
She definitely did.